Gotta move everything out of my way. Gotta move everything out of my way. Gotta move everything out of my way to get to my eyeshadow today. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a smoky eye look and eyeshadow with my Naked Smoky palette by Decay. Yes, I know it's so old, but I thought it was very fitting for the smoky eye I'm going to attempt today. I also got a new foundation, finally, but it's not high-end, it's Maybelline, so it is a drugstore foundation. I'm still waiting and hoping and crossing my fingers that I will find another foundation that I think I want to go splurge on. I want to know what you think about my background. If you can't tell because it's so far back, those are copper colored unicorn lights. I love them. I am so excited about them. I think they're super cute. Got a new lampshade to kind of match the whole pink. The chair is new. If you want to go ahead and see what it looks like without me filling most of the screen so you can actually see what's behind me, I have a picture on Instagram. You can check me out there, Lindsay Ashton Anti-Tutorials, and see those pictures. Well, let's go ahead and get started with my new foundation. I've got you zoomed in. Here is the new foundation I got. It's so small, but it is the new, I don't know if it is new or not, Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation in 05 Warm Porcelain. I'm pretty sure this is the lightest shade. I do have dry skin. I'm pretty much dry everywhere, so I'm hoping that this hydration works for me. I'm not going to use a hydrating primer underneath because I don't want too much hydration and just do like a reverse effect. And that is matte, so I'm going to take my Mabelline Prime Light Strobing Face Primer and Pore Minimizer to balance out the matte foundation. I'm really focusing on my problem areas, my smile lines, oh my goodness. I'm going to take my Eco Tools Foundation Kabuki brush. Well, it's a Kabuki brush, but I use it for foundation. I've never used it, and no one at the drugstore did either. Thank goodness. I want to put it on the back of my hand so I can see what it's like. It looks like poop on a log. I mean, it looks like beautiful whipped foundation. It looks dark. That looks dark. Let's go for it. It looks dark. Good thing I'm not going anywhere today. It does feel like really... Oh my gosh, it's dark. It's dark, but it does feel very moussey. Let's see what happens. Seriously, this is shade 05. Warm Porcelain, my butt cheeks. This is dark, people. This is really dark. I mean, they have the Maybelline Fit Me collection, and I have the 05 powders, and they've done wonders for me. They work, they're really light. This is not really light. And if it oxidizes, baby, I'm in trouble. It feels hydrating. It feels like there's nothing on my skin, really. Maybe a little feeling. It doesn't smell like anything, which I like. Does it? No, it doesn't really smell like anything, and I don't think I got the best coverage out of it. I guess it's medium. I would not say full coverage, though. I really wanted something that was full coverage. So I'm slightly disappointed in this. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the other side of my face and check back in with you. Alright, so I don't hate this per se. I have been wanting to invest in one of those white mixing foundations to lighten shades because I just feel like I'm not going to find anything as pale as my skin. I don't know if you can tell, but it is definitely a lot warmer than my neck. It is darker than my neck, and I even tried to pull some of the foundation down my neck. I'd have to just put a layer on, and that would look really silly. I'm hoping it doesn't oxidize because then I'm gonna look like an Oompa Loompa. Moving on. I'm going to conceal, put my color corrector on from BH Cosmetics like I always do, and use my Tarte Shape Tape to conceal under my eyes. And to prime my eyelids, I'm going to set it with some Maybelline Fit Me finishing powder overall, and then I will come back and we can start with the smoky eye look. Bronzer, check. Highlighter, check. Blush, check. Set the face, check. I went ahead and put a whole layer of finishing powder just because it is a much lighter color than the foundation to try to lighten the face. It made it a little better in my opinion. I went ahead and used the e.l.f. bronzer, and I stuck with these two, in my opinion, cooler shades. I used this shade to contour my nose a bit and do a little bit more contour on the cheekbones. And then I went and used my Ulta Mineral blush in Tulip. I actually really like this blush. I think it's natural and subtle. I love it. And I used the Wet n Wild stippled brush to put it on, which I liked as well. It was stiff enough to get the product on there where I wanted it, but it still was able to blend it out. We're gonna move on with the eyes now and try to do a smoky eye. As I said in the intro, I am using the Naked Smoky palette. This was my first and only one of the Naked palettes. I know, for shame. How could I only have one? These are the colors within. It comes with a brush that just fell. This used to be my go-to palette. I would use it every day. As I started watching more YouTube, then I found more products that I wanted and that I liked more. But that's okay. I want to go back into it because it has a lot of those grays that I want to work with. I am going to take 13 and just buff it all over my lid. It is probably the same shade as my skin. I'm gonna go in with Combust. I really like these names. I wish that I could be an eyeshadow namer. That would be an awesome job. I guess I'd have to be the one developing it too. I could do that. I'm gonna switch brushes. That was my 101 by BH Cosmetics. I'm obsessed with it. I use it every day now, and pretty much the whole collection every day. I'm gonna go in with the 104. This is my second favorite brush to build up color. And I'm going to go in with Whiskey. Oh! Whoo! Got a little too much on my brush. I'm going to create like a blown out smoky eye so that it's more a cat eye wing as well. I think that looks really pretty on my eye shape. I'm going to go back in with the 101. Is it weird that I don't put away that brush I was using? And I just take this and add it to my hand. I don't know. That's what I do. Now I want to add a little more, I don't know. Let's add some brown to it before we move on to more of the darker colors. So this time I'm actually going in with Whiskey. I'm going to add it further down into the crease and then try to bring it up to connect where I have it higher. Now I want to take Dagger. And I love this gray. It's got blue in it. It looks like slate. And I'm just going to put that in the crease and flick it up a little bit and take the, still with this other brush in my hand, take the blending brush and try to blend those on the lid. By the way, I wasn't quite sure what I knew what a smoky eye was, but people would say I'm going to smoke that out. Like, you're going to smoke that out? You're turning the smoky eye thing into like a verb? Like, what does this even mean? So in case you didn't know, like me, it just means to soften it, to bring it out, to blow it out, to make it no harsh lines, to blend those harsh lines away and make it look blended. Make it look, I don't know, like dissolving up in a way like smoke, right? I didn't explain that well, but you understand, right? No harsh lines. That's what smoking it out is. Now, my 102, I'm going in with High. The shadow color is named High. And putting that on the lid, the bottom lid. This looks like a shadow that's gonna work really well with my finger. but I'm trying it with the brush first. I don't hate it. I like it actually. I'm gonna put Dirty Sweet on top of that because I freaking love this color so much. Before I do my eyeliner, I'm gonna smoke out the bottom lash line as well. I'm gonna start with Dagger because I love Dagger. And I am gonna connect it with the top. Now I didn't use this on my lid, but I'm gonna go in with Black Market, which is the shimmery black, the like only black. Just focus that on the very outer edge. How about we don't put on eyeliner and let's try to use the smudge brush and Black Market and just put some on the top lid. Let's take some slanted, and I'm gonna take that underneath those other colors because that's smoking it out. We're blending it, we're bringing it down further, we're getting rid of harsh lines. I'm gonna take a different smudging brush, the one by BH Cosmetics. It's number 103. So I'm going to use the same highlighter I did, the Shimmer strips. I'm gonna go into those white colors and do the inner tear duct. And I don't know if you like the way this looks, but I do. I like to really make that stand out by highlighting underneath the whole look. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Maybe it's just me. I like it. So I'm not going to do eyeliner. I'm just gonna pop on some mascara. I might even do my brows because the foundation got on them. So I may do that, and some lipstick, and I'll be right back. Here's the final product. I had a major mishap with my mascara. You know that I love the L'Oreal Lash Paradise on the top lashes, but I've been noticing like black flecks all over my makeup as the day wears on, and I think it's the mascara. I mean, I don't know what else it would be. So I did not use it for my bottom lashes. I used the Benefit They're Real for the bottom lashes, and those stinking stiff plastic brushes, I don't know what it is about them, but it's always when you get those, I poke my eye. So of course I blink really hard because something touched my eye, and I got mascara all over both lids. So I had to take a Q-tip and clean that up. I really like how the eyeshadow looks, and I paired it with the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Rebel Rose. I went into the bathroom for different lighting with the foundation to just check it out, and right now I am hating this foundation. I looked and you can see every single one of my pores. You can just see them. What is going on? And it's clinging up here, and it looks terrible on my forehead. It's settled into every single wrinkle. Like, I didn't even know I had that many wrinkles on my forehead. Thanks a lot, stinking Dream Velvet Maybelline foundation. Now I'm gonna be self-conscious about my forehead wrinkles because of you. I hate this. In my opinion, I would pass on this. I'll go ahead and see how it wears and leave it down in the description box for if this oxidizes further, if it looks crappier as the day goes on, if it looks better, if it like warms into my skin and absorbs somehow and just melts together. I highly doubt that that's gonna happen, but if by some miraculous chance that it does, I'll let you know in the description box. Thanks again for watching. You all are wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I will see you in my next video. For this look, I used the Naked Decay